Good morning, Year 1. Happy Wednesday. We are continuing to learn our story, The Little Red Hen. Today we are going to do a role play of the story, but first, before we do that, we need to go over our actions and our words for all the story: the beginning, the build-up, the problem, the resolution, and the ending. So let's all stand up. Ready with our capital letters to go over with our actions and our words. We are going to use a loud voice. We're going to be clear with our words and joining with every single action, remembering our capital letters and our full stops. Are we ready? Okay, off we go. One sunny spring morning, there was a little red hen who lived on a large farm. One day, she decided to make some bread. So she collected some grains. Who will help me plant some grain? Question mark. She asked. I don't want to, said the stripy cat. I don't want to, said the skinny rat. I don't want to, said the muddy pig. So she did it all on her own. Who will help me bake the bread? Question mark. She asked. I don't want to, said the stripy cat. I don't want to, said the skinny rat. I don't want to, said the muddy pig. So she did it all on her own. When she made the bread, she asked who wanted to eat some. I do, said the stripy cat. I do, said the skinny rat. I do, said the muddy pig. No, she said, and ate it all herself with lots of butter. Today we are going to be acting out the story, The Little Red Hen. In school, we would normally get into groups of 5 and we would have a character each and we would act out the story together. Now, unfortunately, because you are at home, there is only one of you, but we need a little red hen, a rat, a cat, and a pig. So we need 4 people, but because there's only one of you, we need to think of what else we can do to act out the story. So instead, we can make our own story. I'm going to show you now one of the ways you could act out the story of the Little Red Hen. So year one, here I have my farm. Now I got a picture that I found online, but you could draw your own farm in the background as your setting. Then you need your characters. So I got a picture of a hen and I cut her out and I stuck her on a lollipop stick. You don't have to do this. You could draw your own picture. If you have toys, you can use toys instead. You can get teddies, anything that you have at home to act out your character. So here I have my hen. I have my cat. I have my rat. And I have my pig. So I have my 4 characters. I also wanted to get some props. So in the story, we know that the Little Red Hen wants to make bread. So she first has some grain that she wants to plant. She also has to make the bread. So I got a mixing bowl. I also got the bread and the butter as well. So you can draw these, you can have toys, you can have teddies, anything you can find around the house to act out your story. So I'm going to put everything to a side for now. Now, before we start acting out our story, it's really important you know the words. So if you don't know the words, make sure you are practicing before you do your role play. So you can have a look at our story map of all the words and you can have it right next to you so you know what you need to say. So I'm going to start acting out my story. Notice when I act it out, when whoever's talking, I'm going to move them like they're talking. If they are doing something, I'm going to do with their character. I'm not just going to have all my characters here and just say the words, because that would be boring. If, for example, the stripy cat says, I don't want to, I'm going to be moving my cat and shaking her head. If my little red hen is planting some grain, I'm going to be acting that out. So I'm going to get ready. I've got my story map here to help me with my words. So off I go. The Little Red Hen. One sunny spring morning, there was a little red hen who lived in a large farm. One day, she decided to make some bread, so she collected some grain. Who will help me plant some grain? She asked. I don't want to, said the stripy cat. I don't want to, said the skinny rat. I don't want to, said the muddy pig. So she did it all on her own. Who will help me bake some bread? I don't want to, said the stripy cat. I don't want to, said the skinny rat. I don't want to, said the muddy pig. So she did it all on her own. When she had made the bread, she asked who wanted to eat some. I do, said the stripy cat. I do, said the skinny rat. I do, said the muddy pig. No, she said, and she ate it all herself with lots of butter. So today you're going to be acting out the story using whatever you can find around the house. Just like you've watched, you could make little characters and you can act out using like puppets or using drawings. You don't have to print them out, you could draw them. If you don't want to do that, you could find toys around the house. They don't obviously have to be a hen and a pig and a rat and all those characters, because you might not have those. So if you found any teddies, you might want to grab a teddy and act it out. If you don't have teddies, you could get toys. If you have toys, you can act out using those toys. Whatever you have, it's really important that you understand the story and that you're able to act it out, making sure that whatever you use, if it's a toy, they're not just standing still like that. They are moving and acting out. If they are saying, no, I don't want to, they're looking angry and moving their hands. If they say, I do, they want to be really, really excited. Use whatever you can find around the house and upload it to Seesaw. Record a video of you doing it on Seesaw, and we can't wait to see them all. Once you have acted out the story, you are going to practice some spelling. Today we have who, asked, don't, said, own. A lot of these are red words, which means we often can't sound them out. We just have to know them. So keep practicing writing them, and as a super duper challenge, why not put them into sentences? It's really important we are practicing these spellings ready for next week when we start writing our story. So good luck, and I can't wait to see all your work on Seesaw later.